I'm going to teach you how to use the MagnoPro control unit. So first of all, we turn the switch on in the back, and on the back of the machine you have the power port, and then you have two ports, A and B, for the different applicators. And remember, you have to have something in A for B to work. So right now I've got only one applicator plugged in, which is the pillow applicator on the side of the machine. So the control panel basically has a number of different sort of sections to it. So this section is the time section, and there are 5-minute increments leading from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. And down here we have the intensity settings, so going from intensity 1 to intensity 6. And then these are plus-minus buttons, which allow you to increase or decrease each of the time or intensity components. These are the main programs, the user programs, and the first one is a relaxation program. It's relaxation, and I'll explain these in a second. The second one is deep relaxation, or sleep enhancement. The third one is to make you more alert. The fourth one is basically a discomfort program, and the fifth one is an energizing program. So the first program, all of these programs are basically based on the brainwave frequency states. In program 1, you are going from beta down to alpha, so you're going from alertness down to relaxation. So when we turn the system on, one light lights up on both intensity and time. Then when you press program 1, you will see that it lights up with 3 lights for the time, which is 15 minutes, and intensity 1. And then when you press the start button, it'll start flashing. So what you can do then is you can press the plus button to increase the intensity as high up as you want it to go, or bring it back down again to whatever intensity you'd like. Same thing with the time. You can decrease the time, okay, or you can increase it all the way up to 30 minutes. So when we press the start button, then you'll see the lights flashing, whatever settings you set it for. And as I mentioned in a previous video, these lights will extinguish for every 5 minutes it gets used up. So when the first 5 minutes gets used up, the 30-minute light will go off, and the 25-minute light will stay on, as well as the rest here. So sequentially, all of these lights gradually begin to extinguish until you get down to the last light, which is 5 minutes. So that basically is going to allow you to see how much time is left on your treatment if you need to look at it. All right, so program 1 again is relaxation. And you can use the defaults, or you can change the time and intensity buttons as you need to. So we would stop this. All right, I have to press it hard enough. All right, stops, it beeps, it tells you that it's stopped. Program 2 is what I call the sleeping pill, and it defaults to 15 minutes and 3 intensity settings. All right, and then same things that you can do with this program that you do with the others. So program 2 is the sleeping pill because, in a sense, it takes you from beta, alert consciousness, down to delta, which is very deep level sleep. So beta is alertness, alpha is relaxation, theta is light sleep, and delta is deep sleep. So while this is a deep sleep program, it's not as powerful. Program 4 is about 8 times more intense than all the other programs, and so that's the one I tend to use the most. Because of its intensity, even though it brings you down to only theta, it still makes you very, very relaxed. Program 3 is what I call the cup of coffee, because it tends to bring you from theta all the way back up to beta. Actually brings you up to a higher level of beta than the other programs start at in terms of their going down. So this is the alerting program. Where I use this program is primarily for people who feel, say, some brain fog in the middle of the day, or they want to be more alert. They got a project to do, so they've got a time commitment to keep for, say, a project. They want to concentrate or focus mentally. then program 3 would be excellent to bring you to that higher level of beta awareness. Program 4, as I said, is the discomfort setting, and that one defaults to, we'll stop this, and press program 4, and that defaults to intensity 3, 15 minutes. Usually what I will try to do is to get people all the way up to maximum time and maximum intensity. So program 3 I will use to make you more alert, and if you're using one of the other programs, particularly 2 or 1 or even 4, and you feel, again, kind of sluggish and your brain is very, very relaxed, but you now need to be very alert, then you can say finish off by setting program 3 and pick how much time you want. Usually I would recommend a higher intensity generally, and then pick however much time you want. For program 2, because it's a weaker intensity than program 4 particularly, then what I would do, because it does get you down to delta, but it is less intense than 4, then what I will usually do is recommend people use it to the maximum intensity to give you the maximum amount of decrease in awareness, or increase in relaxation. So program 4 defaults, and again, normally you'll change the time and intensity to whatever you want. It's actually running now, so we'll stop it. Okay, and it still stays at the 3 lights, and then we'll increase the time, and we'll increase the intensity, and then we press the start button, and it starts running. Program 5 is a combination of program 2 and 3, and it defaults to, stop this, okay, and press program 5, and it defaults to intensity 6 and 30 minutes. So it spends about half its time making you relaxed and then half its time bringing you back up again. So it's a pretty simple panel to operate. Again, you can combine programs with any given treatment session, so you can do, say, 15 minutes on program 2 and then 15 minutes on program 3, or if you're going to do that, you might as well use program 5. But if you want to do program 4 but make yourself alert, then you'd use program 3 to kind of perk you back up again. Okay? Again, very basic, very simple, and easy to operate. Thank you.